Let's get to it. Whee!
Ooh.
Spaceship will self-destruct in 3, 2,
1. Spaceship destroyed. But I've still got the greatest enthusiasm and confidence in the mission.
Looks like we escaped that horrible explosion in the nick of time. You okay, Max?
I don't feel disintegrated. You?
No more than usual, but it felt like landing on a boiled ham. Oops. Sorry, Mr. Featherly. Forgot you were in there.
The indignities I'm made to suffer! Why on earth have you brought me here?
Do you recognize this place?
Does no one study the classics anymore? Well, we're obviously in the eternal twilight at the banks of the River Styx. The land of the dead.
Oh boy, all the coolest people are dead.
I should have brought my autograph book.
Well, you've delivered Bosco to his final rest, so let's be off, shall we?
Come on, we can't just leave Bosco here.
Yeah, we should at least staple a note to him or something.
No, we're gonna have to find Bosco's soul and get it back into his body.
We knew the peace and quiet was too good to last.
Poor Bosco. The shock of seeing time-traveling mariachis was too much for his heart to take.
Stress-induced heart attacks are the second most common cause of death for conspiracy freaks obsessed with alien abduction.
What's the first?
Unexplained organ removal.
This is what happens to babies that get thrown out with the bathwater. All those times on the mariachi spaceship when you saw only one set of footprints, that was when I carried you.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Hey, what are you guys working on over there?
You surface dwellers just wouldn't understand.
Surface dwellers is actually one of the nicest things we've been called.
Prepaid seance cards. Health food must be a lot cooler in hell. Those books always take you to the touristy, overpriced areas. Looks like the bottom dropped out of the Esperanto literature business. Maybe we should take a boat tour of the Phlegathon.
Boat tour? The best way to see it is bobbing eternally just below the surface.
I'd take out more insurance, but Max won't give me his personal information for the beneficiary form.
Being the victim of identity theft is the real hell, Sam.
Academy of Haunting. I wonder if we should enroll.
Do not go gentle into those good night classes.
Hey, pal, can you...
Whoa, wait! Yours really knows how to fill out a suit.
Well, I never. Hey, it's a Mr. Reaper phone.
Hey, good looking. I'll be back to cut you down later.
Aw, cute, Max. It's a little goth mole man.
Token.
Token mole man? So now we're underrepresenting the mole man demographic?
I thought we were just insensitive to women and minorities.
No, you need a token. You've ruined my big entrance.
Wait, Harry Moleman?
In a past life, yes. Now I am become death.
We want to take the next train out of here.
Nobody gets on board the Soul Train without a token.
How do we get one of those?
Oh yeah, everyone, we're gonna multitask. Isaiah is live.
A cheer up, fellas. You'll be dead soon enough.
What are you doing here?
Didn't you hear me? I'm death. Wait, hang on. False alarm. Tumor was benign.
How did you get to be death?
Hell's been on a big corporate efficiency kick lately. They're passing the savings on to me. They've been outsourcing the coolest jobs, and I underbid the last guy.
Have you seen Bosco's soul lying around anywhere?
Bosco. Bosco. Is that his first or last name?
We never asked.
Or cared, really.
Well, the last Soul Train came through about 30 minutes ago, so he's probably already in hell.
How do we get to hell?
Well, you have to take the Soul Train. Naturally. Your final stop depends on what's in your permanent record. But if you two are trying to get to hell, that really shouldn't be a problem.
How do we get a token again?
You automatically get one when you die. But it has to be your time. So don't try jumping the turnstiles with any murder-suicide pacts.
Nuts.
See you later, Harry.
Maybe sooner than you think.
How'd we end up on our own street?
You mean we've been living over the gateway to hell all this time and never took advantage of it?
Our condo association is going to be receiving a very stern letter about this.
Guys, Isaiah is doing Fairly Odd Parents, breaking the rules.
Mrs. Mama Bosco?
That's Ms. Mama Bosco. You think just 'cause I'm dead, you don't have to respect my independence?
How'd you get to be a ghost?
I don't know. I was sitting in my apartment when all of a sudden there was this explosion.
I don't remember hearing or causing an explosion.
It was a great big geyser of vinegar and baking soda.
Wait a second. Where is your apartment exactly?
On the second floor above the store, fool. Where else would I live?
How do we get to your apartment?
Hell if I know. Some fool blew up the stairs.
Wasn't somebody there to guide you to the afterlife?
There was some little man who kept going on about a token and some train, but the second explosion scared him off. Now the stairs are destroyed, and I can't get up there to get that token.
Did you get a token for the afterlife?
I told you, it's still up in my apartment.
Sorry for your loss. Any final arrangements you want us to take care of?
Oh, I ain't going anywhere yet. Even if I could get to the afterlife, I can't rest until I find the man who trashed my store.
But that was over 40 years ago.
Wow, she really holds a grudge. I'm glad I broke up with her.
I spent the last 40 years thinking up new ways to make his life a living hell.
But then she says things like that, which makes me love her even more.
This guy who trashed your store, what did he look like?
I never got a good look at his face, which is why I hired that PI to track him down. But I remember he was about 6 feet tall.
Like Bosco.
Yeah, and he had big, bulbous forearms.
Kind of like Bosco's forearms.
Right. And he was kind of balding, with skin that wasn't quite purple, but sort of...
Bosco colored?
Yeah, you could say that. Have you two seen the guy?
Well, we haven't seen anyone who fits that description, ma'am. How do we get to your apartment?
Hell if I know. Some fool blew up the stairs.
Don't go into the light.
Oh, I ain't going into any light until I find out who's responsible for this.
Actually, I want to go to Isaiah's stream real quick. So we'll continue later.